Hi, I'm Tim Horgan, and I'm from Cedarburg, Wisconsin.
I'm Ed Bublis from Jackson, Wisconsin.
I'm Blaine Bergman. I'm from Grafton, Wisconsin.
I'm Tom Stanton from Grafton, Wisconsin.
Check.
Go Packers!
No doubt about that.
The Browns and the Packers were playing each other, and Mel and I have been Browns fans our whole lives and came up with the idea that let's get together, throw some pigs on the spit and watch some football.
Everybody had a blast, and they said, well, you got to do this every year. Everybody chipped in to cover the cost of it, and I'm like, why the heck would I want to do this? For you sports fans, I lost my team, the Cleveland Browns, to Baltimore that year. So I said, I'll tell you what, if the Browns ever come back to Cleveland, we'll have another pig roast. So in 1999, they came back. At halftime of the game is when the good Lord hit me alongside the head, and it dawned on me that Blaine Bergman's sister had passed away, a single mom with a special needs daughter.
Being the kind of guy that he is, he went and quietly had a couple of helmets passed around and people bidded on them and generated, I think it was $350. And surprisingly to me, he calls me up at the end of the day and said, we'd like to give you this money in your sister's name for the Washington County Special Olympics, which is where my niece participated in.
With the first pig roast, well, I belonged to the Tri-County Pork Producers, and I had coming down here, and then with Don Hahn and Mel, they asked if I would do the pig roast for them on there, because I've done several of them, and I could do for the large amount of people that they had, and they wanted pork. Well, I got them pork.
How I got involved, I was coaching Special Olympics basketball for many years and then heard about what Mel was doing, and I figured it was time to move on to something bigger, so I jumped on board and started helping Mel.
It's interesting when you think about how it's evolved. One of my favorite pictures of all time is, I think it was around 2005, when we were out back here on the back steps and they took a picture of the people that kind of organized and ran the pig roast. There were 20 of us, and that was it. Years later, they take a picture of the people that are involved that help out, and it's like a bleachers full of people. It's amazing how it's grown over the years and how many more people are involved than were way back at the beginning. But it's been cool to see it grow and to be a part of it from day one.
It was kind of a ragtag outfit to begin. I mean, we grew. Every year we got bigger and bigger, and said, well, we got to get out of this room. We were in the pool room with all the prizes on there, and before you know it, we're outside in a humongous tent, and it just exploded.
I mean, in the old days, Mel would stand up here at the pool tables and scream out raffle ticket numbers that came out. Now it's sophisticated to a point where you can read it on your phone and know what numbers got drawn. It's just amazing to see how we've evolved and grown as technology.
It's the gathering of the people that are together in there. When you get in that food tent, it's just amazing as to what happens in there.
I am telling you, these original guys that got this thing going, I can call them on anything. I always say this, do they want to sit in front of these cameras and talk about this? No. Do they want to sit in meetings and talk about our sustainability and all that stuff? No. You need this wall moved by 2 o'clock this afternoon? These are the ultimate doers, ultimate friends of mine that I owe my life to. And I can talk to them about personal things, I can talk to them about Mel's stuff, and they'll bust my chops. I mean, they'll tell it to me straight up. So they don't care how big we're getting, or they just want to make sure we all stay true to this mission. And I know there's a couple that didn't want to be interviewed today. I call them our Greta Garbos. They never wanted the spotlight or be talked about. I'm just telling you, that's why Mel's is so special. You could fill 20 seaters of people that help all us out here, but you get back to those original 5 or 6 that put this thing on the map, that's where it all started.